Adam in the Underground. I'm here with Cosmoscope at their CD release show for their new album,
Hero or Menace.
Hero or Menace. All right, guys, you put on a great show. Go around this way and just, your name and what you play, and we'll keep going.
All right, I'm AJ and I play guitar. I'm Yurgi, I play drums.
I'm Lee and I sing.
I'm Steven, I play bass.
I'm Mike and I sing. Wait, no, I play guitar.
He does both.
I forgot.
He does both.
You guys put on an awesome show, and the first thing I gotta say is that your stage presence is just absolutely incredible. It's so easy for me to get up here and ask, who are your musical influences and, who do you write from? But I gotta know who your stage influences are, really, if you have any. If not,
I guess more recently we could all say this band called Let Live.
Let Live.
Yes. Dude, we just actually saw them at Warped Tour a few nights ago.
Oh, how was that?
Insane.
It was
insane. And
it was a good thing they played last because they were impossible to follow.
No one could follow that band. Literally, that is the band that I would say has changed our views on going crazy, if we could say that, or our stage presence.
The Venetia Fair as well.
Yeah, Venetia Fair.
Like Foxy Shazam.
Oh, Foxy Shazam is
Exactly.
huge.
Yeah.
I mean, they're huge up in. I go to school up in Boston, and they came and.
Yep.
We tried to get tickets, me and my buddy, and we just couldn't. They sold out. It was too much.
Those guys are awesome. I guess stuff like that, really. Just.
I mean, I gotta say,
the passion. I guess
the best thing that I saw this show was when you guys are in the middle. Was it Heart Attack? I think, and you ran off the stage.
Yeah.
With the cymbal. I mean,
It's-
that is just rock and roll. That's straight punk rock and roll.
It's oh man.
Unfortunately, we're not playing to a click track. We can all kind of run out, and I'm not tethered to
the drum set.
to the drum or something. So
we like to get the whole crowd going with it. We like to involve them as much as possible, especially if we're playing bigger places. We love to just jump right in because it sometimes gets so unpersonal with music, and especially the way that
there's a divide.
Some bands have just forgot to put on a show. You kind of just want to make everybody just
drop the fourth wall, drop that wall and get out there and do it.
Well, I gotta say, I was really surprised that you guys put out really this full-length album, because you put out an EP, 4-song EP, and that was back November, December.
That was actually
October.
That's before me.
That was May.
Was it really April?
Yeah, it was like a.
You know why I think it sticks in my head as October is I didn't get back and start playing it until.
Okay.
That's when I got back to Boston.
Okay, cool.
But that's when it started entering the playlist. And I gotta say that to go from that to see this, a couple of the songs made it on, but I gotta say you guys had a whole transformation. And it's in a good way.
Yeah, and in all honesty, Yurgi might be able to help more with it, but with the two sides of Hero or Menace, we didn't want to lose the poppiness of our band.
Right.
What is Cosmoscope?
Well, because that's what makes you. I mean, in all seriousness, you can be a hardcore punk band or you can be a pop band. But if you can't write in a pop format, you can't be accessible to listeners.
Exactly, and it's not really. We
it's
don't
also
sit.
just what we like playing. We don't just write
we don't
shit
try
to
to be
just sell a
safe.
fucking
To sell
We
anything.
like what we play. We listen
we
to
don't,
that
and we don't listen. We don't sit down and we're like, we gotta write a single.
Where's the hook?
Where's the hook? Right?
Yeah, we just sit down and we write. And
But that's something that's very important to all of us, is that you can look however you want and do whatever you want on stage, but if the songs aren't good, then it doesn't matter, because nobody's going to walk away singing it.
What's
Nobody's
so
going to care.
interesting about the record is there are so many influences. We can talk about pop or we can talk about punk influences, but there are so many influences just in the style of guitar playing. And, it's really alternative this, alternative that. Some people will say this, that, and the other thing. And it's just amazing that there are so many different influences.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those things, though. We all grew up listening to different stuff, I think. AJ, what? Hair metal, completely. You could get up there and shred for hours.
I love hair metal.
Exactly, we all do.
You have the hair for it.
I fucking love it.
And anybody who says they don't is a liar.
Well, that's like anyone who says they don't like. They're like some songs. Anyone who says they don't like them, you're just lying, because they're actually musically written to be to make you happy.
No, exactly.
It's like a drug.
And I guess that's you can even take that with XO. you know, we wrote that song as a happy song, you know, and the two sides of the record too. Hero are popular songs, and then later on in Hero, there's like
it kind of gets heavier, darker.
Yeah,
Those are all really dumb words that we hate. Like, we hate trying to describe it.
Because we don't want to be that band that's like, this is exactly how you're supposed to listen to the record. But in a way, we wrote it that way.
Because when you're doing it from the writer's perspective, it's different, and then when you have the fan's perspective, it's, you know, the two parts of really like a whole relationship: is the writer and then the fan.
Yeah.
But you know, regardless, it's a really good record, and it's going to see, you know, it's going to see a lot of.
We hope. I guess that's really and truly all we care about, is just for people to listen to it. We don't care if we get signed to this label or that label, or we do this or this or this. It's about.
It'd be nice.
Not that we don't want that, because we totally do. We're not going to lie.
We're not going to lie.
Don't get me wrong.
But they're not going to come out and say, no, we're not signing to any label.
No. And
don't put all your eggs in one basket.
We, you know, and it's just been, it's kind of a hard thing with the band that we are in playing the music that we do in a scene of now.
Right. Right.
Sometimes, you know, we'll open up for a band that we really fit, you know, with.
Right.
Or sometimes we'll open up for a
Band
freaking
that
metal show,
Right,
you know?
yeah.
Like we played a fest in some kids like
Clubhouse in his neighborhood.
Yeah,
It
Clubhouse.
was like 17 fucking bands, and it was all like metal, and us.
Yeah.
More metal.
But you know, that's something that I love, actually, because you expose your music and you're exposed.
Well, we try and play every show
Well,
we can
'cause,
get
like,
on.
people
We
are
try to
gonna-
play all the time.
And people are gonna
just
walk away
so
from that show and be like, "Who is that one like pop band that
Yeah.
was metal?"
Yeah, it's also nice because the
It-
metal kids,
It's a curiosity.
Exactly.
That starts
Yeah.
playing in the back of your head.
they feel it's a novelty. When
Yeah.
metal kids hear us, they think it's either funny or they like it because we're the one not
Yeah,
metal
because you're
band.
the one different one.
Yeah,
But
it's
at the same
not
time,
fun to
we
do the
don't
same
act like a normal pop band, and that is the one thing that we try. Our stage show, our heaviness, even though we're playing most of the songs in standard.
Right.
I mean, it's a heavy show.
Oh, it's straight punk.
Because-
It's straight.
Well, I guess. Thank you. I guess it's so
No,
hard to
but-
say
but
that because
it's
Nobody's gonna
straight-
agree with you, but
no,
yeah.
it's-
Yeah, exactly.
But let me tell you why it's straight punk to me, because the attitude is in your face. It's an all-inclusive show. Like you said, it's not divisive.
and we don't want to be. And this is another thing too. Is like we don't want to be a band that's like too big to play a place. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you want to be able to reach out,
like the
know the
intimate,
person reaching back,
Yeah.
because they really want to
and,
be
and,
there.
and even though we have this crazy show with the lights and the banner, and we, you know, we do our thing, you know, and we
Right,
get up
right,
here and
yeah.
we have decent gear, and we got a van, and we got a trailer, and we got all this stuff that makes us look, oh my god, this band is huge.
They're official.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We're not though. I mean, we still make our own T-shirts in our basement. I mean, really and truly. Exactly. I mean, I literally sit there and we're like,
And then I steal them.
you know,
yeah.
to us, we do have a DIY. I hate saying that word. DIY punk like
Yeah,
roots.
And we've done without for so long. We've done without like
A label
the
or
nice
manager.
band stuff for so long that we're really.
Yeah.
But you know, in a way, it's almost because the whole industry is changing. You know, the whole industry is changing. It's really so much so about just exposing yourselves for what you are, not for what someone else wants you to be or wants to try to make you, or, you know, because then you get run into the ground doing what someone else
Well, because I
wants.
feel like a lot of the bands that are trying to, and we've all talked about this at length and run it into the ground ourselves, but all the bands that are trying to write for a particular style or write a particular sound don't have the staying power because it's not coming from a natural place.
It's a different thing to say, these people influence me, I want to play like this, as opposed to
Rather
say,
than we want to be a
we
band
want
just
I
like
need
this
to be
band.
the next
Exactly.
one. Gotta be the next one, 2.0.
And that's never been our
Or-
mindset.
Because then you come off as a poser band, you know, and just a rip-off band. And that's just
And
not
that's
what people
that's
want to hear.
completely opposite of who we are as people. I mean, we were all pretty much not the cool kids in high school and in middle school. You know what I mean? We all listened to. Maybe you might. Oh wait, weren't you like homeschooled?
Steve
or
was
something?
prom king. What are you talking
Oh yeah, Steve was prom king.
Prom
It was like a joke though. It was.
Was it like homeschool prom?
All in all, I guess, and I don't want to like.
Bunch of very, very, very cool rock stars, right?
Oh god. I guess we just don't want to be that band that's like
too good for anything.
Yeah, we're definitely not like
You don't
the
want to
cool
be
band.
too big for yourselves.
No,
is what
I
I'm
mean,
hearing.
even though we have decent gear, we just played some kids' clubhouse and then jumped right into the pool after the set. You know what I mean? Like
That's
like,
straight rock. Right? That's what it's about.
But that at the
That's
same
where it
time
comes from.
is where we gain our most fans, our most friends, people from is playing these smaller shows that their friends are playing, and then we kind of get in there. And
But
be
see,
like,
right there, right?
hey.
Exactly what you said is what makes you guys so unique. Is are you a friend or a fan? You're really both. You're not just a fan. You're
Yeah.
not fan XYZ 1 2 3.
No.
whatever.
Well, I mean, and we're doing stuff around here all the time. We are always promoting. We're always at our friends' shows. We are always trying to be very active and make relationships because it's mutually. It helps both sides.
Yeah, and like passing out flyers, passing out free CDs, and doing stuff like that. Like that's when you can connect with someone. The moment that you can hand someone that flyer and look them in the eye and be like,
And your name's on it. Yeah.
hey, this is my band. My name is Lee. I sing for them. Please come and see us. You know, you can
love
even
to have
them.
you at a show.
Exactly, and that is more.
It's better than internet presence.
Exactly. It's better than having 50,000 likes on Facebook.
Right.
Because if you know how to actually get out there and promote your band and sell CDs and do things and sell T-shirts, then that means that you'll have hopefully a decent career.
A presence.
Yep.
It's about having a presence. And listen, I gotta cut you guys off because we're gonna run out of time. But
We could talk for
we
hours.
would talk
we
anyway.
You got another 5 minutes. You're good.
We got 5 minutes, but you know what? I don't want to take too much because I want to do another interview. We're going to do another one. But I
Okay.
want to thank you guys. You guys did an awesome job. Thank you.
you
Great
so
show.
much.
They did an amazing show.
Thank you.
You guys so much for being a part of this. And I wanted to cut you guys off just for a minute because tell Underground Takeover who you are and where they can find your music.
We're Cosmoscope.
From Marietta.
From
New
Marietta.
Georgia.
From Marietta. I guess Cosmoscope.net is the easiest place to find it. It's not on iTunes just yet here in Menace, but it might be by the time I'm sure seeing this. We've been kind of keeping it a secret to ourselves, but Cosmoscope.net is where to get it. Oops. It's kind of a secret. It's not a secret.
All right.
I guess it's not a
And then-
secret anymore.
And then lastly, tell everyone where they can hear Cosmoscope very, very before anyone else. You can hear Cosmoscope first. Where at? Tell them.
Underground Takeover.
Underground Takeover.
Right.
You heard it here.
With this boy.
Underground Takeover. This is Adam the Underground. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.